Another IJN task force has been crippled by the hands of our forces. Task Force A decisively engaged the enemy convoy and managed to sink all but one destroyer, which is attempting to escape. This destroyer will be sunk by the end of the day, no doubt. For now, our forces must work on ensuring that no more Japanese troops will land at Rangoon. Unfortunately, in the coming days this will prove to be difficult, as Task Force A is currently en route to Adu Atoll to rearm and resupply. She should be back off the coast of Rangoon in about a week's time. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of War on the Sea as we continue our Indian Ocean campaign playing as the Royal Navy. A group of 6 Blenheims have tracked down a single destroyer, which is actually a destroyer that escaped the previous naval engagement in the last episode. We are going to bomb it to smithereens. Each Blenheim has 2 500-pound high explosive bombs. Since it's just a single warship, we are going to drop down and attempt to skip bomb the target. This will allow us to be a tad more accurate with our bombing here. We're going to take a look at the enemy. Indeed, just a small little sub chaser. She has 3 guns and some anti-aircraft guns there. Hopefully, all of our Blenheims will be able to escape this without taking any damage. I'm thinking these 2 Blenheims will bomb the target from stern to her bow, just long ways. We'll see. These guys are lined up nicely. Perfect, looking good. All Blenheims are moving towards the target. No other Japanese forces have really been detected. They are still sending submarines towards Port Blair, landing small amounts of troops there. It's not really going to do anything in the end. The Japanese seem to be incredibly desperate. It is possible they have almost run out of freighters to transport troops and supply on, so they're resorting to submarines. Also, if a freighter is spotted heading towards Port Blair, it will just get obliterated. Hermes is on station, supplying swordfish torpedo bombers, and Force A, which has HMS Indomitable, is currently heading back to Colombo. But thankfully she's quite fast. She'll be back in the theater relatively soon. I want these aircraft to get in a line ahead formation. I want to order them to form up real fast. Other Blenheims, make sure you are lined up on target. There she is. And things are looking good here. Let's increase our speed. Blistering 231 knots. The other Blenheim is directly behind lead. I'm gonna pop up to 30 meters just to avoid any mass. Make sure we don't have to open the bomb bay doors on these. Good. And we are starting to take some anti-aircraft fire. Doesn't look like a whole lot. Probably just a single 25mm cannon aboard the ship. Obviously, we don't need to sink this ship, but I figured why not? Every ship counts at this point. Alright, lined up. This is good enough for me. And bombs away. There we go. One direct hit on target. She is flaming. These guys are at 20 meters. We are going to skip bomb here. Make sure I have everybody selected. And bombs away. Hopefully the bombs will skip and not skip over the target. There we go. Another one. A bunch of those bombs skipped right over the target, but hey, 2 500-pound bombs seems to have knocked out the anti-aircraft gun at the very least. Well, it didn't take long. The ship is ablaze and she is going down, coming to a complete stop. Alright, that's one more warship sunk that we no longer have to deal with. Let's confirm that. Only 600 tons sent down to the bottom. We are going to have these Blenheims head back home to Port Blair. This is that submarine I spotted. Is there anything? Okay, these Buffaloes cannot carry depth charges. I am curious. Let's see, Hermes, you have a walrus. Depth charges, both of them. Yeah. Okay, let's send them after these subs. Somehow we have them detected, so let's go investigate that. Our walruses are right over the enemy subs. Let's begin. Are they on the surface? Oh my gosh. There they are on the surface. Okay. Come around. Increase speed. Drop down to the deck. Oh, this is cool. All 3 subs caught on the surface. Are they attempting to dive? I cannot tell. I do not see their dive planes. It does look like, oh, yep, their dive planes are rigged out. Well, let's try to drop a couple of depth charges right on 2 of these submarines here. Let's split up the formation. Since we are doing some ASW here, I should mention that Wort, the modder who has created this campaign and also the Abdicom campaign, is working on a Battle of the Atlantic campaign, which I am really looking forward to. And that should be quite a lot of fun. There's going to be some interesting mechanics in that campaign, and I'm looking forward to a more grounded Atlantic experience in War on the Sea. That submarine up ahead has submerged. I can't really see her. Oh, it's going to be really hard to see her. Other walrus is continuing to move in. Get ready to drop these depth charges. Can't make out the sub. There's no way she's moved too far. Okay, last known position. Drop them. 2 depth charges away. That was close. Okay, this walrus. Come around. Okay, never mind. Run away, run away, run away. Trying to multitask here. That was not possible. Alright, drop down. Their anti-aircraft guns are engaging us, unfortunately. Alright, swing back around. We'll bomb this last one. I don't think we actually got any depth charge hits on that subway up in the front. Probably rattled them a little bit. These other subs are remaining on the surface, which is kind of surprising. Alright, continue to turn around. Flying through all that anti-aircraft fire. We should be able to loop and drop our eggs right on top of that 3rd one. Because she's on the surface, it should be relatively easy to hit her. Alright, here we go. Increase speed. Looking good. Oh my gosh, this thing is not very nimble. Get ready to drop. Alright, drop your depth charges. Oh, right as okay, one dropped. And it is just dropping so deep. Okay, well, is it going to still explode? It's going way down there. Alright, may have been a dud. That is a shame. Well, it was worth a shot to actually try that. I wonder if that other sub, let's leave and see the report. I wonder if that other sub received any damage. Looking here, nope, no damage received on any of the submarines. Okay, so be it. So be it. I don't really want my carrier so close. I am going to split up some of these ships. You guys split off and head over this way. We'll hunt those subs down if we get a chance. Well, it looks like we may have gotten our wish regarding the enemy submarines. Task Force 20 has encountered something. Let's take a look at our formation. I'm actually okay with this. Begin. It's overcast. Sea state is 6, so it's going to be quite choppy. We're going to have difficulty hearing much of anything if they are indeed submarines. Do a quick scan though, because the last time I thought a task force was engaging subs, we ended up seeing a big old convoy on the horizon. However, I do think we are dealing with enemy submarines here. These seas, wow, these are rough. Look at those waves just lapping over the deck here. Okay, let's change course. Let's come to a stop. See if we can hear anything for a second. As we slowly turn to starboard. Arrow, turn the other way. And also with how rough it is, it's going to be hard for us to see or hear any incoming torpedoes. Dragon and Caladan start moving rather quickly here. Let's check our depth charge supply. Fully stocked on Griffin. Arrow, pretty much fully stocked as well. Good. Scan. It's pretty foggy out there too. Looking for any periscopes sticking out of the water. Alright, start moving. 28 knots. Let's do a little sprint here. I got nothing. Use Azdic for a little bit. See if we can pick anything up. Arrow's got something. Single submarine. Perfect. Start moving. 26 knots. Griffin, come around. Get ready to engage here. All right, Arrow. You're going to move and target that ship. Already got a solution at 47%. It is identified. Obviously a Japanese submarine. I do not see any torpedoes in the water, which is very good. That being said, I do want Caladan and company. Let's change course. Change course to evade any incoming torpedoes. We are still utilizing Azdic, but we are moving quite quickly. Probably not going to be able to pick anything up at the moment. Let's sprint a little bit. We'll slow back down and reestablish contact before rolling depth charges on the target. Azdic has picked the enemy up. She is 1,400 meters away. Solution is 68% and climbing. Let's prep our pattern. Pattern of 4-5 seconds. Okay, looking good. Let's take a look at the map here. Let's brake a bit. Try to get in front of the sub. She is moving quite quickly. Well, this isn't good. Dragon's just been hit by a torpedo. Oh gosh, they got us. I don't see any other torpedoes in the water. Damage report. Moderate damage. Some flooding. Damage control teams are working on the fires. The fires are spreading. Let's come to a stop. Brake formation, slow down. Slow down a bit. Arrow is about to roll depth charges on the target. We did not pick those torpedoes up at all. I don't even see any other wakes. Thankfully, it was just a single torpedo. Caladan, see anything around us? No. Rudder midships keep running this way. Arrow's closing in on the target. You lucky submarine. They managed to get a hit. Well, despite their hit, we're going to make sure they don't have too much time to celebrate. Passing in front of the target. Fire. Rolling charges. Fire multiple. Slow down to 19 knots. Fire. Let's see here. Oof, yeah, that does not look like a good time to be aboard this Japanese submarine. Caladan was just struck as well? Okay. I figured she would be in the clear here. I don't even know where she was struck. Damage report. In the bow. What the heck? There could be more submarines, but I'm guessing it's that same spread. No other torpedoes. Damage is okay. Wow. Well, Arrow probably just obliterated that sub. I think she's going down. Okay, it's sinking. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Reduced speed. Damage is heavy. We should be able to get this under control, though. Let's take a look at Dragon. Yeah, she's okay. Again, very surprised that that spread managed to hit 2 ships. Did not pick up any of the torpedoes. Well, here we have it. All of these ships are in pretty rough shape, but hey, we destroyed that Japanese submarine, so there is that. With these ships in this condition, they are going to head back. And they will go in for repairs. No need to keep them in theater, especially considering Rangoon is almost under our control. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Talk about a distraction. 2100 hour. I have nothing to really deal with this at the moment. 7-ship convoy. Landing at Trincomalee. Here we go. All right. Probably not the best move for the Japanese. Let's see how much they land here. We have a convoy right here with troops and supply. They're just going to be redirected. We should be able to kick them out easy enough. I can't believe the AI is doing this. If anything, I was hoping they would reinforce Rangoon and we'd have a big fight here in Burma, but nope, this is possibly a distraction. Task Force 10, redirect. Do not head that way. Not head that way at all. Okay. Well, the third battle for Ceylon begins. I don't think it's going to be much of a battle in the end. Force A is heading down to Adu Atoll to resupply their ammunition. We do not have enough supply at Colombo to currently do that. Okay, we found the enemy convoy. That's exactly what I was looking for. New air. Hurricanes, Catalina. Gosh, there is nothing there. Do I have anything here worthwhile? Some Blenheims. Let's ignore it for the time being. Force D. Head over this way. Get ready to launch your Swordfish. You're 821 kilometers out. You need to get a little bit closer. We are going to continue to track this convoy. Let's launch a Catalina. No payload. Just track that convoy. Force A is closing in as well. Let's check on Hermes. Let's see how many. You have 14 Swordfish. Perfect. That is more than enough. Our Swordfish have found the enemy convoy that landed troops on Ceylon, and we are about to attack it. Where is it? There they are. All right, let's move around. We'll attack from the starboard side of the convoy. Multiple Swordfish here. Lots of groups here. What are we looking at? Let me target number 7 and take a look. Destroyer. Cruiser. Big troop ship. They have way more of these troop ships than I thought they did. Okay, good amount of ships. We're obviously going to go for that cruiser there, the troop ship, and then maybe these two in the lead. We'll leave all the small stuff for later. We are now running parallel to the formation. We are going to commence our attack. I've already designated targets here. Should be good. These two Swordfish are going to go all the way up to the front and attack number 2 here. Go ahead and target that. I have 4 Swordfish going for the Katori light cruiser. I believe that's what that is. Not even engaging us yet. Where's the anti-aircraft guns? Ah, there they are. Little sub-chasers engaging us. And this Katori here is not firing at us with anti-aircraft guns just yet. Okay, I want this formation tighten up. I want as many torpedoes to hit the target as possible here. We've lost a Swordfish, but the other 3 have just released their torpedoes. There we go, 3 torpedoes away. The rest of the formation's coming in. I want these 2 Swordfish. Come here and engage 6. I want this light cruiser sent down to the bottom. Okay, those 3 Swordfish look to be getting out of there undamaged. Let's see how these torpedoes look. They look pretty darn good. They're all going to strike directly amidships. A dud, of course, and 1 in the bow. There we go, 2 hits. Not bad. 4 torpedoes, excuse me, have been dropped on target number 3. And another couple have been dropped on the ship back there. That's the big troop ship. A high priority target for us. We certainly want to send those down to the bottom. Once again, I am surprised we're seeing those out here. 2 hits on this one, another dud. 2. Give me a couple more. Yeah, 2 more. All 4 torpedoes struck the troop ship. The Katori is looking relatively okay. That's why we are following up with 2 more torpedoes. I don't think that troop ship's going to survive. This guy looks to be in okay shape as well. Taking on a lot of flooding, but no fires have broken out on board. So far, we've only lost a single Swordfish. All right, attack individually. Line up. The Katori's still moving. It looks like she's moving at a speed of 9 knots. She's desperately trying to turn. Hopefully, there are no duds this time. 1 torpedo away, 2 away. Fire is broken out on the bow near turret number 1. Big old troop ship is listing heavily to starboard, and we've lost a second Swordfish. Being said, 2 torpedoes away. This one may go in front. This other one looks pretty darn good. Come on, right in the screws. And it was a dud. And that other Swordfish, wow, 3 Swordfish lost. Did a good amount of damage though. Certainly caused some problems. These ships are going to sink, I think. Well, surprisingly, it looks like all of their damage has been repaired. We're clear to leave the combat area. Heavy damage, critical damage, moderate damage. So they're doing A-okay. Let's mark their position. Force D needs to move north and run away. I also need these swordfish here. I can click on them. There we go. RTB, rearm. Well, unfortunately for us, we spent the whole day searching for that convoy after they broke contact. We were not able to detect them again. It is now nighttime, so the chances of them slipping away are pretty high. Well, folks, that's going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.